Well, greetings, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. This is my first flat Earth ever, all wonderful live stream. I really thank y'all for tuning in. I very well could suck at this, but we'll see. Looks like my internet connection is catching up. So, man, a couple things. First of all, as always, someone asked me, a friend of mine said, why do you do this? And I do it because I have fun doing it. And I do it honestly because I love the comment section of my videos. It just makes me laugh, quite honestly, endlessly. And so it is really all about the personal entertainment value that you guys give to me. So thank you all so much. Subscriber count has been nicely climbing, which I really appreciate. Just been fun. So anyway, quick little update. First off, some of the comments have not been showing up, and today, my notifications went totally haywire. I have no idea what was going on, why it was going on, got no notifications at all. But anyway, I had to just peruse all my stuff, and then stuff that I did get notifications I noticed isn't showing up. And of course I've gone through all my spam folder and those hold for review. They're not sitting in there. So the only comments that I've been blocking lately are people who do these huge, massive cut and pastes, which is on both sides of this wonderful debate. So anyway, I honestly, the whole comment section going totally wacko, I think they have something to do with it. I think they is really screwing with us. And if you guys haven't tuned into They's channel, I just want to give a shout out to They. He has got some really fun stuff on his channel dealing with great conspiracy. So I say head over there and give They a good look. Good fun stuff. All right. Hey, let's see. Let's deal with Sly Sparkane. Sly has basically said that if anybody is out there promoting my stuff on his website for the contest, he's going to block them. Whew, that's a bold statement, but I don't know. We might want to honor that. I think Sly is a work in progress. I think we'll probably catch up. And I really have had a influx of Globies bombarding my channel lately. Who have no idea what's going on. They don't understand the experimentation that we've done up to this point. And quite honestly, they are, well, just tell these people to pay attention. Do a little research on me, and I think you'll just have more fun with them. But actually, the Globies, they've been ticking me off a little bit every now and then. So anyway, you know, it is what it is. Okay, I have not done much progress reporting on the Venetia-meter. And I've had a big stall out with this line right here, which was developed by FE-Core. FE-Core developed the reflexology in this, and they did a crappy job. So basically, when planes are at like 15 buoyancies high, it is not properly reading the vanishing point. So, yeah, it does kind of look like Santa's workshop. Some people wonder if I do this on purpose, and this is really the only place where I get to be sloppy. And it's a mess, I know it. But it's my mess, and I like it. So anyway, when a plane is 15 buoyancies high, this is supposed to do like some temperature compensation and stuff like that, and it It has been, I haven't been getting accurate readings. And I'm blaming FE Core is responsible for that. So I basically kicked them out of the program. I want nothing to do with those guys. Just having to develop the reflexology on my own. So, I mean, that's really what the delay has been about with the Venusiomator. Yeah, I'll get it there in the end. Is the vanishing point measured in birds? You can actually use birds to calculate the vanishing point. That is a possibility. There are ways to do that, but it's really complicated. So anyway, let's see. Next thing, FE map. Progress on the FE map. The FE map, it's pretty much still the same. I'm going to be using it predominantly for Wolfie 6020's contest, which is in full effect. I'm going big time for that thing. It is going to be bigger, which is all part of the development. I am going to be using the Ice Age edition. I am going Ice Age with this thing. I think it just makes it easier for me to deal with some of the stuff. Do I have buffering issues? If I have buffering issues, I apologize. I'll see if I can work on that. Boost my routeration. So anyway, it could be that my router is on the edge of the FE map. Today, I did fully finish the little tiny mini P9 million, fully articulated in every way to be a full equatorial mount, which I think is really going to be helpful. So anyway, that's kind of the progress with that. The anometer, I think we're still sitting at number 2. I don't know. Has anybody checked recently if I'm still number 2 on the Flat Earth Anus search? I haven't checked in a couple days. I did bonk down to 3, but fortunately, I swiftly was able to climb back up to the number 2 position. That Nigga Higga guy is going to be tough to beat, and he's a total Poe. I mean, what he has put out there isn't even real. I mean, he's totally Poeing in that video. So anyway, yeah, so that's kind of the scoop there. Feck you, Flat Earth Community University, coming along. I mean, I am working on the curriculum. It's not real big. Still only one Asian student who doesn't speak English. Anyway, so FECU's coming along. I have used most of my donation funds, which are now up to $22,000. We did, on this accountation sheet, I did realize I have had a cash flow crisis a little bit where I was missing $1,000. And I remember I gave it to the neighbor lady who has been, she's been functioning as my flat earth model. She's not pretty, but, you know, it's okay. And so, so that's where that missing $1,000 went. But we are up to 22,000 right now. Have you guys seen that there is, oh man, there's going to be a flat earth conference in Denver, Colorado. It's, FEIC? Yeah, FEIC. Flat Earth, I don't remember, something like that. Anyway, I'm thinking of going fully shanted and using some of my some of the donation funds to attend that in fully shanted things. I don't know what you guys think. It'd be fun to do a lot of videos there, me fully shanted. It's got some possibility. And the corn cob, of course. Undoubtedly, I would be going for the corn cob. Tonight, by the way, I'm drinking cheap whiskey because I don't want to take advantage of the donation funds. So I've kind of cut back to cheaper whiskey that comes in plastic bottles, green rather than clear, but good hydrancy. Anyway, I could bring on the melon. I hear you there. What else? A cranial indexing booth. That is an incredibly good idea. Where's the Y11E? I appreciate the 11 in there. We could do I'm trying to, maybe I can get in and do an entire, like a workshop where I do cranial indexing. There is that possibility. I don't think anybody is really doing it except you all. More students enrolled in FECU. No, Ron, still just the one Asian dude. There is talk about some of my new subscribers maybe doing a tuition, where we take some of our money, letting come in. Shant sales at the Flat Earth Conference. Yes, I think shant sales would just go through the roof. Which brings me up to the merchandise issue. I mean, probably the most number one question that gets asked is, how do I get this? How do I get a shant? How do I get a PS900? And how do I get a P9 million? And all that stuff. The P11D11 version on the P, that is a great question, Wilgart. Melon Medallion. I mean, these are all I Am Mark Sargent t-shirts. I mean, there is some potential there to get that rocking and rolling. But as most of you know, I've been sending free merch to those of you who've been doing the $1,000 monthly donation. But we'll just have to see where we go with merchandising. So yeah, okay. Have you guys been watching any of the FEIC, which is the Flat Earth International Conference? I did watch Mark Sargent's display. And it was touted by the Flat Earth community as the most amazing thing in the history of Flat Earth. And he brought up nothing, and I mean nothing new. Just all the same old stuff. No new equipmentations, no new experimentations. I mean, just the same old arguments that have really gotten us nowhere. And then, oh man, I'm sure you guys saw what Mr. Riley did, getting the pendulum dudes all mixed up. That guy really made us look stupid. Whew. Yeah. So that was, I mean, but rightly so. Sly Sparkane shredded Riley along with Sean Hufford, and I'm behind those guys for doing that because we can't have that kind of stupid stuff happening. So anyway, oh man, what else? Yeah. Okay. I am going to open this up to Riley Foucaulted up. He Foucaulted up big time. I can't believe how deeply that guy Foucaulted. And it's funny, for a second I thought, oh, he must be poeing, because we do know that there are some people out there who say they're flat earthers who are just poeing. And I've wondered often if Riley is one of those who is just poeing, but he actually retracted the video. He deleted it. And, I mean, which is, I think the guy was generally full culted that thing up. Yeah, pendulums are gay. Exactly. Round Earth Shill. You're going to fill your rectum with 50 gallons of distilled water. I'm assuming you're going to pressurize it. Instead of rectal decompression, you're going to go towards rectal compression, and which I think that has some possibilities. So I'd say, yo, dude, give it a shot. See how high you can get. You know, that's technology. That is pushing technology forward. Anyway, so I'm just going to open it up to any questions you have. It can be about my life on or off the record. It can be about drones, you know, rock climbing. As you see, I'm a rock climber, ice climber, mountaineer. I'm always wanting to get up high to see the flat. And so any drone questions, whatever, bring it on. I have had a few questions recently about, they've seen my recent echo chamber video. Oh, hey, echo chamber. If you guys want to, you can download it. It's in the description. I uploaded it to SoundCloud. In the artist realm, you can search for Flat Out Echo Chamber and really just go for it. You know, whatever you want to do with that song, it's up to me. Anyway, hey Flatulator, how does it feel to you being imaginary? I feel rather strange about it myself. Rob, I'm not going to lie. There are times when I do get, I feel by personality, and I just have to continue to ground myself in reality, looking at the flat, of course. Yeah. Any other questions? Yeah. I do respect those who are on the other side of the planet, walking upside down. Yeah. Does take some practice. The only researcher on the planet. Yeah. For those of you who know, my how can I become smart as you? This is by Zero. Also, did George Washington start in Training Day? I don't know. Ben, throw up a question, buddy. I'll answer it. Becoming smart as me, I trace it back to cranial indexing. I've just noticed my agentism just going up. The more I index. So I'd say do that. Tequila related. I've been there, Flatulator. Ben, see? Paying attention to you there, buddy. Okay, Match Rocket, throw up your questions. I'm ready for your, did I attend Trump University? No. Ironically, I am not in reality. The real flat is I'm not highly educated in a very conventional way. Ironically, though, I did own a business. We built airplanes. We built drones. I owned it. We did all kinds of designs. We had government contracts. We building drone stuff, drone parts. I designed a part that flew over Antarctica. It was pretty fun. So, but I did not, ironically, attend university for various reasons. Not because I didn't want to, but it's just how my life happened. And right now, I serve as a project manager for a company that does all kinds of stuff, multi-locations. Does Phase-Time really quell? Yes. If you take like 7. Don't take 7. Well, if you take 7. What does the P9 million do? Ben, it sees really far. Hey, by the way, I am working on the P9 trillion, which, whew, you should see this puppy. Unfortunately, it extends past my yard. It's been a slow process, but the P9 trillion is in progress. It's one big long mother, though. The Illuminati sponsored Flat. I did receive a few small donations from Flat Out. Have I been successful at blocking Illuminati CGI beams to the P9 million? I will tell you that moon thing was a quandary. I was looking at some stars the other night. I did find a kind of a fat-looking star that had 4 little babies around it. And I know they were babies because I looked at it a couple nights in a row and the babies were in different places. So they're definitely learning to walk. And it's, yeah, so it's been, you know, in the, in my location in the southwest, right at dusk. Did you close the door and check if there is no men in black in front of your house tonight? That's an interesting question. I do have a lot of authorities that show up at my house. I'm not gonna lie. As I'm planning the, well, anyway, I'm not gonna reveal too much. Believe it or not, the storyline of Flat Out is, there is a whole point to it. And we're just a little ways through it, but I do have a plan for how it's going to all go down. How does the P9 million help your Flat Earth research? Little inside joke. I can't almost see the RIAs from here. Anyway, yeah, for research, of course. What are my thoughts on the demonic? Oh, just a sec. Did we get a little streaming glitch? I'm going to boost my routeration in the shed, of course. Really apologize about that. Okay, what are your thoughts on demonic chemtrails? I know some people are spraying vinegar. I know one dude is titter-tatter praying them away. I did find on my 14-day observationalism that the PS900 did release a lot of gases that did seem to break up and diminish a lot of those chemtrails. So, I mean, are they demonic? I don't know. I did need a Bible to see if it would change what happened, which maybe I'll try in the future. I don't know who really killed Lincoln. Do the neighbor children run in terror when you fly your drone? No, they do not. They usually hang around, which makes me nervous because I really don't want to hit them. But most people in the neighborhood have just figured out, you know, I just take the bullhorn, I yell a bunch of flat earth stuff, everyone goes inside and I get the whole neighborhood to myself. Oh, good. Good to know we're good there. Apple cider or white, oh, you're talking about chemtrails. I don't know, I haven't tried any of those. I've just used PS900 flatulence. Is it true you know a special martial art that, what the heck? Architects you from Oh, protects you from attack from a watermelon. I do. My whole family actually participates in. Oh, okay. Mrs. Flat. I have 3 other littler flats, and don't tell everybody. Keep that a secret. That's the real flat. And we do participate in martial arts on about 4 days a week. Watermelon techniques. We're developing those. Did they look like CHL's Happy Pig Demon? Oh man, that's something. Sorry, John, I missed that one. Happy Pig Demon. See, there's something. I'm sorry, I'm missing something. Has the government ever inspected you? Yes, they've inspected me in almost every possible way. We did have to take one officer to the hospital because his arm got stuck up the hose of the PS900 while it was attached to the I Am Mark Sergeant shan't. Very embarrassing, but it has happened. Have I been probed only through the PS900 anal hose. Oh, I got to check into World of Batshit. Okay, John, I'm sorry. I need to do my researchation on that. Has the Illuminati ever done anything to you? Yes, and they has been part of it. They and the Illuminati together have, they're very naughty. And I think they screwed with my comments today. They may be screwing with my router right now. I don't know. But yes, in subtle ways, they've screwed with me, but they've also given me money. So it's a very confusing thing. Spar with Greater Sapien. I wouldn't mind a spar with Greater Sapien. It could be the duel of, it'd be interesting. He is a martial artist, and you just never know. I should have a second channel where I pretend to be a Glow believer. The thought has crossed my mind, and of course I'm always trying to balance out the two inner personalities. Have you ever accidentally attached the anal extractor in reverse? Does it blow up like a balloon so you can float up high and see the curve? No, that has not happened. I did get a twist, as you saw from the echo chamber video. It is easy to get a anal shan't twist, which does cost. I mean, you can swell up, but I have not yet flown it. It is. It is a technology that could be. It is a technology that could be developed. Oh, let's see. This Three Stooges did that. More floated away. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Anyway. Whew. Oh, hey, Eddie. Oh, gosh. Any other questions, my beautiful friends? I haven't watched Three Stooges in a long time, Ben. There is enough stoogation around the experimentalization shed where it's typically not necessary. Oh, gosh. Oh, have more whiskey. All right. Oh, anyway, Jaron Riley and Nathan, true enough. Man, those guys embarrass me most days. I'm really, Jaron is pushing the force the line, which, oh man, what a crappy experiment. That guy. Anyway, how big do you think you can take the progressively increasing produce sization? That is a great question. I have been thinking about putting the PS900 on 220, which I believe if I put it on 220 volts, which you have to do all kinds of, when I'm out and I'm running the generator, I need to get a 220, 240 volt, generator, whatever, to make that happen. See if I can increase, double my pile in 2 weeks. Have you ever had enough whiskey that you felt the room spin? Do you think that's why It is possible. I have on occasion. I must confess I don't like it very much. So I try to avoid it, but it could be that, alcoholism we know runs rapid within the globe-tard, world. Do you think you have any huge, super secret projects in the works? I'm asking for a friend. There are things I can't talk about right now. I'm almost reluctant to even talk about the Venetia-meter because I have applied for a flatant on it to try and see that. I'm asking for a friend. Anyway, nothing. There are some things that are huge. The P9 trillion is big. What's the goal of your channel? It's personal entertainment, and to push flat earth technology. I want to be the #1 flat earth channel on the internet. That's what I'm trying to be, so that when anybody searches for flat earth, they see me. And right now, if you do flat earth anus, you search for flat earth anus, you really have a good chance of finding me. Do you have any war medals? Unfortunately, I do not. I have a lot of athletic medals, but no war medals. Sorry about that. Or do you pretend to have? I don't even pretend. You have your own echo chamber. I'm a little jealous. Well, I found that the PS900 does a massive anal contraction. And so your body builds up muscles to try to contain the contraction. And when you turn the PS900 off, you suck all kinds of things back in, which is how things are getting in there that even talk. So, anyway, PS900, if you want your own echo chamber, may be the way to go. Hey, Resist Flat Earth 17, thanks for tuning in. Super appreciate it. My echo chamber is playing this video. Oh yes, you can just in the interim just play my song. Eat more corn. That is a great. Okay, now here's the deal about eating more corn in the PS900. As you know, there are ramifications to the corn. It accelerates corn like you wouldn't imagine. I did end up with a whole bunch of holes in the collection mechanism of the PS900 from eating corn. So if I know I'm going to be doing a lot of PS900 work, I do. That's why I've been working on the melon. I should maybe start lying about my war medals. Sounds sanitary. Cornholes. You are exactly right. I do end up with a lot of cornholes in the Baginator. I've been plugging them up with TP though, which works. TP for the cornhole. Let's Corn is the secret to navigating truth. That's what. Cornhole. Shoot. I think we have a huge problem here. You are answering questions. Okay, so flat earth people don't normally ask questions, which I totally understand. And I'm just trying to be different. I am trying to be a real flat earther. Yes, I know. Ben, I'm sorry to confuse you. Corn Compass. Corn does make... does corn make whiskey? Yeah, it does. Oh, thank you. Do I have any connections with, what is that? Quanon. Or can't you tell us? I don't know what Quanon is. Whew. You know, guys, I'm surprised. 29, I did not expect 29. I expected 4. So, I appreciate. Have I said I'm so thankful for my subscribers? I am. Yeah. Whew. Only 29. I know. Thought and memory. I'm getting there. We'll see. We'll see how far I can get. Man, Sean racked up 200 and some. Simon Dan has been killing it. Like, I mean, that guy. I don't know, is he paying money to get that or what? Trying to debunk the stupid flat earthers. I asked them to try and debunk me, but I really need to call Simon Dan out because he's getting big enough that he deserves some. He deserves to be challenged. You're all the best subscribers. You really are. All right. Whew. Yeah, he's going. Is he paying money? I bet you the I bet you they is doing that. They is screwing with Simon Dan, pushing him through the roof, and the rest of us who are doing real experiments. He's just commenting about experiments. He's not even doing experiments. And he's that high. I think they is behind it to try and cover up my personal experimentations, flat out. How do you feel about D-Marble's laser test? Crap. D-Marble is, I think the guy's a shill. I kind of agree with what the globalists have to say about it, even though I don't agree with their position. I'm not sure lasers are the way to go. I think you have to do, you know, when I did my experimentation, I went out for 14 days. To try and see. Let me comment on that. I made a big error. I was trying to catch the skyline at sunset from a high point in South Dakota looking towards Chicago. I realized after I did that I was actually looking in the wrong direction. I should have been looking east. Small errors. So anyway, but I believe you have to do... I decided to do 14 days where I'd look and look and look because you have to repeat that. One thing isn't enough. Flat Earth has to be doing multiple things, multiple temperatures, multiple ways, multiple times a day to really confirm that. Are you the successor to Tesla that free thinkers of the disc have been waiting for? Can you send me some free energy? I have a couple of Dead Sea batteries. Well, Salton Sea batteries are kind of interesting. But anyway, the PS900, I am wondering if it can be converted with enough rectal decompression to be a power source. A swinging gate study. I have thought of that. I just got so many experiments in the pile that I'm just having a hard time. You do a better job than Lily at challenging Simon Dan. I've got to pick up the thing. You're right. Everything has a price. $18,000. You know, I've got in my account right now. I am up to about I don't know what my cash reserves. I gotta ask the neighbor lady. She's been kind of doing that. The Globers are afraid of your anal projections. They are. I mean, we saw that with Sly. Sly didn't even want to look at it. I mean, he pretended like it didn't even exist. Oh, gosh. Stephen Lord Christ. I've actually, in my distant past, I did have interactions with Stephen Lord Christ. Especially when he had a theodolite, and I actually have theodolite experience. I am going to be doing a water-based theodolite experimentation coming up. Just call out D Marble and tell him you want to tell him to watch your experimentations. I really do need to do that, Luis. Level the but they do need more corn. Kicking Ass just subbed. Who? Man, I don't even know what's going on. Experimentations on the swinging gate. I really do. Thank you, Flatinator. I try to be the real deal. Man, the chat is picking up faster than I can do observationalism of it. Water-based theodolite. Yes, it is. It's a legit experiment, actually, and I have a legit way to do it. We'll see. Watch your language. Sorry. Do you think that the fact the sea level is the same everywhere is the best proof the Earth is flat? Will you confirm this fact? I do not live by the sea, so I have to come up with other ways to do my experimentations. I don't know. Wilgart, I don't know. Oh, sorry, little P9 million. Okay, so I cannot confirm this fact. Well, folks, any other last questions? Oh, yes, Bullwinkle, there is that fact. I haven't been able to test it. I'm just going based off of what scientism tells us. Oh gosh, yeah. It does seem flat in Texas. I've been there. The P9 million is a telescope, yes. Can you use the P900 if you have hemorrhoids? That's a very interesting that's a very interesting question. I had hemorrhoids so big I couldn't wear pants for about 4 days. When I drove home, I had to cut a big hole in the seat to let my hemorrhoids hang down in, cut the springs right out of it. Is a big deal. So it makes hemorrhoids. I'm trying to work on that part of the technology. Nobel Prize money. It hasn't shown up yet. I have heard that it's in the works. Man, I'll go to Antarctica if I get that money. I might try to figure out a way to circumnavigate the entire flat plane. Do I live near the sea anymore? Oh, gosh. No, I don't. I taped two P900s together and got a P1800. Damn, the thing just took photos of itself. I bet it did. To make the P9 million instead of buying a telescope at Walmart. Walmart telescopes suck. They really do. Does Australia exist? I haven't been there. But there are a bunch of people who claim to live there. Wolfie, Wolfie has he has, of course, mirrored my videos. I mean, out of anybody who's promoted my work, it's been Wolfie. And Wolfie he lives there, and I'm kind of taking his word for it. Yes, yes, and yes. Wait. Why don't you believe Australia is real? I do. So Flatulator, he does live in Perth. Hey, you can Phuket World. You can join up with him. Local sun overhead right now. You know, that's interesting. Nope, sun's not up here. Anyway, should you send me samples of the sea so I can do experiments? Sure. Will I be going to Antarctica anytime soon? It all depends on. I have next Wednesday off. If you only it depends on my donation. I mean, it just keeps on growing. Just keeps on growing. Oh gosh. How do I feel about NASA's probe to the sun? It really depends. I haven't concluded whether the sun has an anus or not. If it does, then I believe NASA could be probing it. Australian Sea. Oh, because that hangs upside down. It could burn up. Yeah. Oh, Proctology 1 satellite. Definitely. The good old Proctology 1. In Flint. I don't think I have Google Earth on this pile. Nope, I don't. Uh-oh. It is entirely possible. Oh gosh. It could be the infinite plane, John. Oh gosh. You guys have got some great comments. Man, I love reading your comments. I really need to do a highlight reel, comment reel sometimes. Because Mrs. Flat, ironically, loves to, she loves to read comments. Do we just see the multiverse? Quite possibly. Quite possibly, thought and memory. I don't know what a drop bear is. How do you enroll in Feck You? You know, I really resist. I need to develop the crapipulum in a deeper way to fully be able to start. I mean, this Asian guy who can't speak English, IR, is a good way to start. Drop bears are Australian bears that drop out of the trees and kill turtles. Really? Are those real? I thought Australia didn't even have, like, they only had birds or something. Or don't they have birds? Feck you, Flat Earth Community University, Ben. The problem with my channel is I never know who's what. Who's telling me what? Do drop bears really exist? I'm going to ask Wolfie. I'm going to ask Wolfie if drop bears really exist. I will. Awesome Adventures, I will check out QAnon. Dingoes did. It could be they. Is they behind drop bears or not? I do not know. Preceded the drop fridge. Superseded. Oh, so that's like a turd bird. So drop bears are like a turd bird. Gotcha. You guys know what turd birds are? We have those around here. We have turd birds. They did do it. They has done a lot. They has done a lot of stuff. Gotcha. Jackalopes, yep. You got it. Ah, thank you, John. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Turd birds. I gotta type really loud like Sly does. Let me see here. Of course, you're gonna see this in, oh, here we go. Turd bird. That's what a turd bird is. Turd bird. Bullwinkle, I'm on it. I am going to see if I can see myself a drop bear. Sugar-free gummy bears, but the fur gets stuck between your teeth. Is that, oh, yum. That's an awesome Australian thing. I got to send you a video of 2 drop bears ducking it out on the road. Excellent. Yes, people probably drop them, Ben. Ron, my cranial indexing has been so time intensive that I've actually worn away 2 dozen hammerheads. My local hardware store is now out of stock because I'm there nearly every day. Ron, thank you for pounding it flat, brother. Maybe you need to buy better hammers. I've been using East Wings. They've been pretty good. I've only gone through 3. The density of the drop bears, yes. Oh, tungsten, buddy. Yeah, go for the tungsten. At the rate you're buying hammers, you really want to go for, is there a dome? Okay, so a few weekends ago when I went out to observe the flat, which I did, I spent time looking at the flat. I also was watching crap skip off the dome. Roundies call it a meteor shower, but I know it's probably just the Illuminati firing crap, trying to bust through the dome, and it just making a bunch of sparks up there. It's pretty good. Flat out, how can we donate to the wonderful cause of your experiments? Just send me money. If you dig deep in, my address has been put on there. It's in Nomen, Egypt. It's encoded in the shape of the earth. Requiem, why do globe heads confuse gravity with electrostatic? In my PS900 experiments, I did take an extension cord, I cut the end of it off, and I jammed it up my rectum. And I did, it was a very interesting experimentation. I'm not going to do it again. But it was an electrostatic test. My hair did not come down for about 3 days. I found that it expelled or pushed stuff away rather than suck stuff in. Don't send me your pennies, Ben. It's not worth it. Whew. I believe I am the only one who's done real experiments. I definitely am stretching the limits. Dryer sheets, Baryon, depends on the number. I haven't really pressed into testing dryer sheets. It could be that they really that they could get the thing done. Oh gosh. Thanks, Ben. Wife pulled me away right after I typed my question. Did he respond to it? Requiem, was it concerning electrolysis? Yes, I talked about, I did cut the end off an extension cord and jam it up my rectum, but I found that the results were stuff was actually repelled in a very violent fashion. Ron, oh, you're winning $5 million. Now that would get me to Antarctica and back. Ron, thank you very much. Electrostatic is what globe... Yeah, I know. Exactly. They think it's gravity. What's my next experiment? It's really Wolfie 6020's challenge with the Mini P9 Million. And the Flat Earth map. It's the, I'm going to be doing the Equinox Challenge. Does the Mini P9 Million able to follow the sun on one rotational axis with the equatorialized mount? Possibly. I haven't concluded whether it works or not. Where are the other planets? Can't tell. I'm hoping Flat Out's next video is him rubbing static sheets on himself to make himself. Yep, that could be. Oh, shoot. Oh. Wait, so if the Earth is flat, I don't know. I did look at the moon. I thought it was a sphere. I've tried to see the other planets. I did see one planet that had babies. I have seen the planet with the ring around it. It looked round, but CGI. Could be CGI. If the Earth is flat, why do I have a? Why do I have to set my parking brake check? I couldn't tell you. Oh gosh. The ring was flat. Oh, the moon is God's nightlight. You know what is interesting? He said it governs the night, but I've seen it in the day. How many densities in a buoyancy? First degree. Great question. In my understanding, really density is a direction, and so is buoyancy. Buoyancy is the direction in the upper region. Density is a overage direction. The planet with a ring around it was the day I was getting married. You're bigger than I thought, Ron. I got to get the P9 million out. I'll wait till I get the P9 trillion out and see what I can do. Divide buoyancy by density equals static electricity. I will have to do some research on that, Vanilla. I hadn't considered that a possibility. The moon comes out during the day to recharge. Wake up, people. That is a good point. It's got triple 11D viewers, really. Yeah, it was for maybe a second there. Density is where flat out lives. Close. Buoyancy is an peculiar vector quantity. Exactly, Rob. Exactly. It is a vector quantity. Ism. I've never had to set my parking brake outside San Francisco. Really? I've got people that live there. P9 Trill. It's coming. Research is magic. Jew Nazi magic. Yeah. Where does the moon go during the new moon phase? Great question. It could be going into the sun's anus, which I have considered, which is what NASA is probably probing right now. So, I mean, I have considered that a possibility. Ben, I'd love to be your science teacher. Feck you. Okay, Oh, divide buoyancy by a unicorn. That's only true if you co-delineate the denominators. When you zoom in on the horizon with the P9 trillion, can you see the ice wall? I haven't got the P9 trillion fully assembled. It exceeds my yard in length. Yes, Rob is very clever. The sun has a butt. It's only a theory. The Nasi Parker probe is probing the sun's anus for sure. It is a theory. I don't know. I don't know if this the sun's anus. That's bad. Anyway, Parker Sun probe hit the dome and was just now it's just CGI. I don't know, Bullwinkle. Is the sun in the dome? Is the sun outside the dome? It is a hard. I mean, it's hard to say. I don't think the sun has eyes. So what are the other planets? Lights. We know they're lights. I can see the light. But one I'm pretty sure it had babies, 4 little babies around it. I tried to get a picture with the P9 million, but I did it with my crappy camera. It sucked. Recommend you purchase 10 I Am Flat t-shirts, pantaloons. Where can I buy them? I did talk about merch, which yep, we'll see. I think thanks to your Requiem, you did send me that $1,000 donation. You should be receiving some pantaloons soon, the Shants, for free. All my donators get them. And I also got you an anal retainer ring with the PS 900 attachment. It is more fun, Rob. What's your opinion on satellites? Jaron is questioning his beliefs. I don't know. I've seen a lot of satellites. When I was out watching the Illuminati bouncing crap off the dome, I saw a lot of stuff that looked like satellites. They may be interdomal. But I do know that my phone will tell me when the ISS goes by, and it does. Seems to go all the way across. Ben, you need more than pennies. $1,000 donation, please. Will the Earth survive the apocalypse in... I don't know. Probably not. Please, I really want to know if the P9 millions or trillions allow you to see the ISS astronauts going out to the toilet. I have wondered if they have PS 900s themselves that are doing rectal decompression, expanding the pooples, and shooting them out of the ISS. I'm hoping maybe I can see that with the P9 trillion. Thanks, Rec. If I could bring a scientist who has died or a flat earther, just a sec, my little chatty window's going ballistic here, has died, which scientist would you bring back? Tesla for sure. Tesla for sure. I mean, that guy was Electromagnetic genius. Flat Earth dream pie. Sir Isaac Newton all the way. He was a very incredibly bright guy. Here's why Isaac Newton was so smart, and it had to do. Have you guys ever realized that Newton actually was undergoing cranial indexing from the apples? And I think he spent a lot of time under that tree getting whacked. And it produced some pretty, I mean, his stuff, it's predictable. You can use it to predict stuff. Bullwinkle, I'd love to find that trap dome. Satellites are either balloons or underwater cables. Oh gosh. Oh shoot, I'm having a hard time keep up. My daughter is the manager of a silk screening shop. I can get any design. You know, I probably do need to get some I Am Mark Sargent crap put together. Especially if I end up going to the Colorado thing. If I end up going to the Colorado thing, I want to go fully shanted. Do the shants come in Red's Rhetoric's red? I think we could do that, Sardot. I'm just wondering how you see the moon up close with that thing in front of you. I mean, I think that's the P9. You got P90,000. I got a P9 million. NASA was just trying to cover up the fact that the pigeon was really Olivia Newton-John. Newton's cranial indexing somewhere on the internet. It's out there. Riley could probably research it out. He's good at that. How about Mark Sargent wishes he was me? That was I'm trying to decide. Yeah. Newton invented cookies. I have been on a new diet, pizza pancakes and chocolate chip cookies. It hasn't been going so well. I've had to use the PS900 quite a bit. Do you ever think you'll be on Psystrike's movie night? That would be awesome, Barry on. Who knows? I can't. Who knows? Oh, gosh. Well, gang, you are the best. I've got a lot of experimentations to do tomorrow. I have fully enjoyed our time together. And so you all keep it flat. Bless you. Thank you for the wonderfully good time. And I can say I love you. And so bless y'all and keep it flat.